A chilly one yesterday, but we warmed up just a tad bit. Actually reached a high of 49 degrees, which is quite low compared to our average of 65, but we did bump back down to a low of 31 today. So a quite different story today compared to yesterday. The sleet was no longer in the area. Things started to defrost quite a bit. But currently sitting down for dinner right now, 46 in St. Mark's and 45 up in Tallahassee. Off to my east as well, Perry sitting also in the 40s, so we're looking quite nice around much of the Big Bend area, just a tad bit warmer than yesterday evening. But once again, this will be our last bit of cold weather for the remainder of this week. Satellite, though, also shows the story. Those clouds that were in our area today are going to be continuing to push on down to the south, leaving the clouds actually for areas such as Tampa Bay, Orlando, actually seeing much of the moisture, but clearing out quite nicely for much of the Big Bend area. Now, these winds you see actually tell what the big story is going to be going into the remainder of the week. These winds you see are having a little bit of a clockwise rotation that is associated with the high pressure system that'll be moving into our area within the next day or so. And there it is. The high pressure system I was talking about, this little guy will be moving on into our area, as you can see, bringing in that flow and actually changing up the winds quite a bit. We see the winds are shifting now out of the southwest, and the warming trend is on the rise. So this warming air, nice and warm compared to what we've been seeing, will push on in. Showers are going to stay down to the south. That stationary front that went ahead and stalled out right over much of Florida will go ahead and continue bringing in the moisture. They're going to see the showers as the week continues. But for right now, we're looking dry until the fog creeps back on in. Patchy fog actually will move back on Saturday morning. So if you are going out for a drive, make sure you are aware of those conditions. The fog will be out in the mornings. So always you need to be careful, especially if you're going out on the roadways. But tonight's forecast, we're looking quite chilly again, below the freezing mark, 29 degrees, chilly overnight, and those clear skies will be across much of the Big Bend area. Winds, nothing to be concerned about, but tomorrow's forecast, we see things skyrocket right back up, 60s. We haven't seen that in a couple days now. So sunny conditions, those warmer weather, like I said, will be in the area, leaving us with a beautiful week in store for sure. Let's go ahead and check that out. The week ahead, as we can see, is looking quite nice. We see the moisture picking up as the remainder of the week goes ahead and pushes on in, but those 70s come right back up, rolling into the beginning of your next work week.